with power. Kind of similar to Derek Lewis. He just fucking stands up, which I don't know why it works that way, but it does. So I'm taking Pereira money line. He's an underdog right now. I like that. I'm not touching the over under because I don't know when he's going to knock him out, but he's going to. Marin, go ahead.
Besides giving my point of view for this fight, I wanted to ask you guys because this is important for me. But this is a 3-rounder or 5? I believe it's 3, right? And has Dana said anything about a title matchup or not at all?
No, ain't no way that's a title matchup because heavyweight's not gonna co-main for a lightweight BMF title. A light heavyweight title is not.
Yeah,
gonna
I kind of imagine that. I'm like, why
Ain't-
wouldn't it be the main event instead and like being all the attraction, you know? But with Jamal Hill being injured like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, people were speculating that maybe this was since they are closest in the rankings to like number 1 or something. But even though Alex is like barely coming into the division, but he was ranked pretty high in his previous weight class. But anyways, and this one I do agree with Andrew. I think Alex will win in this one. He is much bigger and also stronger than Izzy, so takedowns aren't going to be as reliable for John. And John has power, but even, Pereira's a pretty good kickboxer, so even the kicks, he knows how to check them and everything. I think he just, he outclasses John. Not to that extent where, he humiliates him, but at least he's going to point and win. I do think that if this isn't going to be a knockout by Alex, it's going to go to decision. I think the over, because Alex will win by a knockout just by constantly pressuring and hitting him, and that's about it. I don't see like a one punch power knockout of him to John. I just don't see it. It may happen, you never know, but I just don't see it for right now. And that's it, Joe.
I already seen this fight. Didn't you guys see it?
Don't say it's the easy one. They're like the John when easy one up and wait.
Yeah, I already seen this fight. You guys didn't see this fight? I already seen this fight.
So you think John will win
I already
50-45? Or what was it, like 49-46?
Yeah, easy money, bro. Yeah. My favorite thing is Jan's like, I want to go strike with him. And everybody is like, oh, Jan's about to go strike with him. Jan's afraid of everybody, bro. He's afraid of everybody but Luke Rockhold, man. And I don't mean afraid, but he ain't going out there and doing what you're good at. That's not what he does. Go watch his little training videos. Go find his little fucking TikToks or Instagrams, whatever that shit is, bro. He's training grappling. He don't give a fuck about striking with Alex. I've seen this fight. Yeah, Jan was a instant hit for me. The parlay I played early on, and I got good money on it. Was Medic, which is my most worrisome play on the whole thing. Chiesa, Jan, Dustin. Man, my most confident plays, the more confident of the 2 of the 4 has got to be Jan and Chiesa for me, man. So, I've already seen this fight. Za, go ahead, and then Gary, and then we'll kick it down to, I don't know if I say, is it Enfugo? I don't know. I'll ask him when we get, Enfugo, I'll ask him when we get to him, bro. Go ahead, Za.
Yeah, man. Actually, I gotta head out, so about to give my quick outro, man. So shout out On Topic MMA. Shout out OnTopicMMA.com. If you haven't been on that, check it out. I was on there twice today. Shout them out. For this fight, I'm honestly gonna agree with Andrew and Marin on this one. I like AP. I think he's gonna get the knockout somehow, but we'll see. And if all the dogs hit on this card for me this weekend, Joe, I'm gonna fly your ass out to Boston, so be ready for that. And you guys have a good night, man.
Hey, Za, I know you're on a new schedule, bro. I really appreciate you hitting the early part of the card, man. You're a staple around here, bro. I hope you keep coming back. Real quick. Give me 30 seconds. Who you taking in the main? What are you taking in the main?
Yeah, that one, I really wish I could stick around to hear what you guys got to say for that one, because I'm torn on that one. I can't, I had Dustin the first fight, came through for me. I just don't think Gaethje loses twice in a row. But, yeah, it's still a tough one for me.
I ain't mad at you at all, bro. Thanks for being here for the. We should have been done by now with it, bro. Thanks for hitting the card. I'll talk to you in the chat. See you next week. Gary, go ahead. Thomas, nice to see you in here on the mic, bro. Gary, go ahead.
Yeah, Joe, you said you've seen this fight before, and you were talking about Jan Izzy, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I've actually seen it in 2 Jan fights. The first one was Jan Izzy. The second one was Jan Glover. And I think Jan's going to do to Alex Pereira exactly what Glover did to Jan. He is going to take him down, and he is going to beat the living shit out of him.
Bro, I 100% agree with you. The window, Alex's window, in my opinion, is the first 45 seconds of each round. And he's going to be bigger and he's going to be stronger. And if he can land a head kick because he's got long legs, that's his only window for me. Other than that, this is Jan by devastation. And it will be 15 minutes of devastation. I don't even think he'll finish him unless Alex's chin is weaker than I think. D baby downing me, bro. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Listen, is it how do I say
It's in fuego, bro.
In
Come on.
fuego?
Hey, there you
It's
go.
on fire.
All right. Listen. I'm old. I didn't have to take a foreign language to graduate school. So in
You don't
Detroit,
need to take a foreign language. You called Semmelsburger Samuelsburger earlier, and I was like, I'm gonna let it. It's English, but I'm gonna let it skip.
I don't give a.
You're saying you're old, bro. I took the name from Edgar Martinez for the Seattle Mariners back in the day. That's what they called him.
Oh yeah. But
You
Mariners.
talking about them dudes in
Joe,
tights?
Joe always butchers names and whatever, but we let it slide, you know.
Yeah.
But-
So I think first of all, you made a good point that I don't put much stock into what guys say, right? And that's all you've heard is Jan say, "I'm going to strike with him." He would be a complete fool to do that, and he's not going to do that. So I've seen the fight too, and it's exactly Izzy versus Jan. And the point I wanted to make though was either side that you're on, your play could look minus 1,000 very quickly. So it's going to be one of those things. Either side that you're on, you're going to look like a total dumbass if you got it wrong. Because it's either going to be a takedown or a quick KO like Pavlovich and Blades. You know what I mean? So I'm on the Jan side too. I think he takes him down. I think he puts his balls on his face for 3 rounds and the fight's over. And we could see either one of these guys hang it up at the end of the fight.
That's a great take, bro. Yeah, not even because it agrees with what I said. That was a great addition to what I said. Thomas, nice to see you on the mic again, bro. Get it.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Hey, not to compare apples to apples, but we can agree that AZ was a better striker than Pereira in both matches, right? In the UFC. Jan was better than Easy in their fight. Jan ragdolled Easy on the ground. Pereira made fucking Easy look like a babe. Man, 1 + 1 is 1. Get it? I'm on Jan.
Very nice. Kate, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't. What's the over under in this fight?
In the co-main?
Yeah.
I got it right.
Over. I got you. Over 2.5 is plus 150. Under 2.5 is minus 180.
Bro.
Yeah, but that's the alt. The books are posting on the 1.5. I don't know who's got that.
I'm telling you this right now. If they're giving 2.5 for that fight, I don't care. I'll take it on the chin if I lose. I'm going under, bro. I think somebody
Bet
dies
online
there.
is 2.5.
Nah, bro. Bet online is fucking 1.5 plus 150 over minus 170.
Bro, I
Nice.
use Bet Online.
I'm looking at it right now. Plus 150. You're right, but it's 2.5.
DK over here. DraftKings is under 2.5.
If they're giving 2.5, bro, I'm just gonna take the under, bro. I think somebody dies in that fight.
Same, yeah. I was gonna give that play out right now, but I'll let Kate finish.
Man,
I think that's all he had.
So y'all
To
will
be
think
honest with
they're
you, as long as that fights, if Jan gets him to the ground, we know what's going to happen. But I'm saying, anytime this fight's on the feet, I think AP and Jan both have a chance with their power. That's
No,
my opinion.
not against the fence. Only Jan has a hope against the fence, in my opinion, unless it's an elbow. But when we're talking with hands, Jan is against the fence. I feel like he does have a striking advantage. I could be wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I like to have the counter argument here, bro. I'm not trying to say you're wrong. Dead picks, you been had the hand up. Get it, bud.
Yeah, my obviously I just said right now my play would be the under, just because I've seen that in DraftKings for like under 2.5 or negative, or yeah, the favor being minus 185. I would just take that parlay, that three-legger I was talking about earlier. Um, it's the fights have to start standing up, right? I mean, I think AP's the better striker, like period. And the fight's gonna have to be standing, of course. I feel that AP, if anything, he knows that, his light heavyweight, he knows that he was gonna have to fight, a grappler at some point. I mean, if he's not working on grappling, I'm not saying that he could improve majorly, but there has to be some kinks, some adjustments that he can make, probably make him more susceptible to not being taken down as easy. So I gotta have faith in that. And plus, I mean, Pierre at plus money, man, like that in itself is for me like, I mean, fuck, like I'm gonna end up taking probably Pierre's straight up money line, but the under seems like it seems very right on for me. Like Kay was saying, like someone's gonna die, I think someone's gonna get finished. I don't see this fight going decision, and if it does, then I'll take it on the chin, but for sure the pick's gonna be the Piera, and then the play's gonna be the under, and probably Piera money line. So that's all I got.
You guys know Jan is 40, right?
Hey! Don't step on my toes,
You
dog. I
know,
got my hands up.
you
I got
know,
my hands
AP
up over
is
here.
Pereira's
36, right?
36.
The fuck, Usman, go ahead.
Joe, you're the one that put me onto this, dog. That Polish power shit is a bunch of bullshit. I had to go and look it up for myself. He's only got 4 knockouts in the UFC. One of them was against Latifi. The other one was against Rockhold. The other one, there's levels to this shit. It was Corey Anderson. I don't think he's gonna knock out Pieta. I know everybody's talking about takedowns. If y'all have me on freaking notifications, I've been annoying the fuck out of y'all because I've been posting everywhere. The last time he shot a takedown in the first round was 2018. He's 3 for 5 on takedown since 2019. All 3 were against Izzy. I heard somebody talk about AP made Izzy look like Khabib. He went 1 for 1, and that shout out to freaking YBNRA. He brought it up perfectly. The only reason that takedown happened was because AP was an idiot and tried to go for a fucking throw, and Izzy just turned it around on him. Now, it'd be absolutely retarded for AP to think he's going to go and grab a body lock and go for a throw against Jan Blachowicz. But what does Jan Blachowicz like to do when he's up against a striker? Leg kick? The leg kick ain't going to be there. He's going to back up. He's going to get put up against the fence. And I know you were saying that he's got the power up against the fence. He's gonna get put out. What did he get caught with when that Glover in that Glover fight? Left hook. He's always getting hit with the left hook. I'm on AP out here, and I'm gonna hit him
Hey,
by
Usman,
KO.
tell me who's known for their left hook. Tell me really quick.
I don't know. Some dude named Alex Pereira.
Oh, I
Poetan.
think I've heard his name before.
Stone hands. He's gonna put this old man to sleep. What was that stat? 40-year-olds are 0-6 this year. It just so happens Jan Blachowicz is 40 years old. It just so happens Jan Blachowicz has had 3 title opportunities already. And you know what? On the last one, he put out a fucking stinker and lost or fucked it up and got a draw.
That's 0-6 against fighters that are 10 years younger, not 4 years
No,
younger.
I thought the stat was 40-year-olds.
Yeah,
40-year-olds.
that's 10 years older than their opponent.
Well, you know what? Fuck your stats then. I'm still rolling with it. I already said it that confident. You're not going to fucking step on my toes again? Come on.
I listen. I know I put you up on Polish Power is not real, but the ground and pound will be, bro. The ground and pound will be. That's all I can say. The ground and pound will be very fucking real, and you will be cussing at the fucking TV.
Bro, he
Cussing.
didn't even really get ground and pound off on Izzy until the last round. He basically sat on him the whole time, man.
Okay. He won't do that to Alex. I get it.
I ain't gonna lie
No
though.
way.
I'm playing both sides, man. I got to. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, the hedger.
I love baby.
Yeah. You couldn't have timed that shit better for real. Okay, so baby's gonna win for sure.
I mean, the other guys got to come through for me to win for sure though. Like, I got I got like 4 9 legs. So anybody in between that buses, it don't even matter who wins at that point. In between.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm not even talking shit. I totally get it. All right, so
Marin, on to the BMF championship. Let's go.
yeah, I'm sending a quick email that it's reporting wrong about the over 1.5, not 2.5. So
Yeah,
Marin,
I think Joe will go first, and then we'll have me and Marin go, and then we'll let Cade go first after that because I know this is his fight. So
yeah, well, Marin can go. It's Marin's tail of the tape. So Marin, go first. Go ahead, bud.
All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys already know this. It's number 2 ranked Dustin Poirier against number 3 Justin Gaethje, and they just made up a fake belt, like the Intercontinental, the U.S. title, and WWE. But anyways, Dustin's is still a real fight, and it is happening. I just don't like the marketing strategy. But anyways, Dustin is 29-7 with 1-0 contest. Justin is 25-4. They are both coming off a win. Justin is taller, 5'11" compared to the 5'9" of Dustin. 72 inches of reach for Dustin. Wait, I'm going to just say Poirier because it sounds kind of the same. 70 inches for Gaethje. 40 inches for both men. Poirier's fighting southpaw. Orthodox for Gaethje. Minus 155 is the... Oh, they are both 34 years of age. So exactly the same right there. Minus 155 is the odds that I have right now for Dustin, the Diamond Poirier. Plus 130 for Justin, the Highlight Rio Gaethje. I think that's his nickname. Or just a highlight. But I'll be taking Dustin. I don't know what the over-under is because it's 5 rounds. Is it 4.5? Damn.
no, it's 2.5. So the over
2.5?
2.5 currently is minus 135. The under 2.5 is plus 105.
Oh, no, I'm taking the over too then. I'm taking the over. Dustin Poirier. Dustin by decision. Give me everything.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead, Andrew.
No. Go ahead, Cade.
Nah, Cade's gonna go off. So go ahead. I'll just go. So I'm on Dustin, but man, I'm not like steaming. Fucking Justin looked great last fight. Justin looked really good in their first fight, if I'm being honest. He looked really good in their first fight. I don't feel like it was debatable, but like he looked really good in their first fight. So I'm just on Dustin. I just think he'll win. Big fan spot for me. Yeah. Andrew, do you have anything on this one before I throw it back to Marin?
No, sorry, guys. I don't want to cut you guys off, but before you guys start, I just want to say that, just like Za, I also got to head out. The World Cup game's about to start in 30 minutes, and I still got to shower and eat some dinner. So I'm trying to watch with my dad, so I'll catch you guys later. Have fun. I'll replay this when I'm at work tomorrow and hear the end of this conversation. So don't worry, I won't miss it. But yeah, just wanted to say peace out to all of you homies.
Have a good night,
I
bro.
appreciate you, bro.
Have a good
We'll
night,
catch
bro.
you
Peace
in the
out.
chats.
All right. So this is going to be a banger. When it comes to main events, I've learned this lesson. My boy Wes taught me this. There's a lot of funky things that go on in main events. So unless you are like supremely confident in that pick, don't bet it. I am not betting a fighter on this. I do believe that Dustin is the side. I just think he's the more well-rounded fighter. He's got that dog in him, and I don't know, man. He's very experienced, and the fact that he has one over on Justin, especially with him being the more well-rounded fighter. I understand Justin has been a lot smarter lately, and I give him very much credit to that. I just feel like Dustin's the side. I'm not confident enough to bet it. He's minus like 158 right now, so I'm not going to do that. However, I do have the over. Shout out to Dravey on this. Dravey's one of our boys. This man looks at lines like the second they drop. I swear to God, he knows bookies who drop notifications to him. I actually got the over 2.5 at plus 115. It moved pretty damn quickly because now it's at minus 135. Everyone thinks that Dustin and Justin are just gonna go fucking go haywire. They're just gonna fucking close their eyes and swing until someone gets knocked out. I don't really see that. Like I mentioned already, Justin has been fighting a lot smarter lately. And I feel like Dustin has become more composed over his career, too. He picks and selects his shots. I think this is going to be a very good fight. I don't really see anyone getting finished. I do see this going to a decision. And like I said, I have the over 2.5 at plus money, so I'm not complaining. But I know Cade is very excited for this fight. Cade, go ahead. Tell the room why Dustin Poirier is winning this fight.
All right. First thing I want to start off with, Dustin Poirier is actually somebody that I shouldn't say model myself after, but he's a very, very good human being. My lady loves him. A lot of my family loves him that watch the fights. He just did something for a little kid that was a cancer survivor that I thought was fucking amazing. He's just a good guy, man, and I really don't want to see him lose either. I do like Dustin Poirier, and I don't think I've told you guys that, or maybe I have, but I do like Dustin, so I'm not necessarily wanting him to lose, but he's got to fucking lose. So today I had James Lynch on my show. I'm going to give an analysis real quick, and then I'll go into why I think my boy's going to win the fight. I had James Lynch on my show today. Very awesome show. He has insight on Dustin's camp. Dustin has not trained at elevation this entire camp. I think that's a mistake. Personally. Just my opinion. I think it's a mistake. But I think both fighters since 2018 have gotten better. I think Dustin Poirier is smarter, more composed. I think he's a much well-rounded fighter from what he even was in 2018. But I think Justin Gaethje has made a lot of improvements since 2018. I don't think he shells up in the pocket and gets hit 10 times anymore. You know, he's developed an uppercut that's very nasty in the pocket. His jab has developed a lot over the last 5 years. His ability in his footwork and his ability to move around the cage has gotten a lot better. He's been much smarter. I can't say that for the Charles Oliveira fight, unfortunately, but you know, overall he's seemed to be a lot more composed, smarter. I'm not going to tell anybody to bet Justin Gaethje or Dustin Poirier because I think either of those guys can win this fight. However, I am going to bet the shit out of Justin Gaethje. So if he loses, please don't message me, bro. Please don't message me because I'm going to be losing my ass. But he's not going to lose. He's going to win this fight. I think this time goes different. I think he's hungry. I've watched all his road to Utahs. He's fucking training his ass off. He's fucking motivated. He's, yeah, man. I think Trevor Whitman's got this guy prepared, man. And Justin said something in one of his road to Utahs. He doesn't want to be the most exciting fighter in the world. Before, that was his motivation, but now it's to be a champion. I can't say if he will be a champion, but I think Saturday night we're going to see the best version of Justin Gaethje, and I got him by decision. And I know you guys aren't going to like this, but I think fourth round knockout is also possible. Just like he got fourth round knocked out in the first time.
Is this fight 5 rounds?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's the BMF title, bro, of course.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the fucking fake titles on the line. My bad.
So here's what I'll say about that. they get real money for it, though. They get title money. So I changed my attitude massively when I found out they get title money. Fuck it. Put one on. Do 3 a year. I mean it, because certain guys just deserve that paycheck, bro. Like, to fight certain guys. You can't tell me these guys don't deserve title money to fight each other. So instead of the UFC having to do new contracts, they put the belt on there, and now you can get your title, your title echelon. Yeah, for that reason, I like it. Dead Picks, go ahead.
So this is the last time you're gonna hear me say this key word, elevation. I think elevation might have something to take into a part into it. And now that Cade has given me this insider, tip that Dustin hasn't been, training at elevation. Man, I'm taking that plus money on fucking Justin all day, bro. Give me some love for that Mexican American, bro. I'm riding with Justin on this one, bro. I mean, like just as I was saying, he lost the first fight to Dustin. I don't think he can lose the second fight. I think it's gonna be 1-on-1. It's the BMF belt. Justin was one of the most dangerous fighters, touted as one of the most dangerous fighters at one point. I still think he's that guy. I love what do you call it, the not transformation, but just the upgrades that he's been doing with Trevor. Like, I doubted him in that last fight with Fiziev. I thought that Fiziev was gonna, put work on him, and look what he did. Like, I don't want to doubt Justin no more. So I'm gonna ride with him. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, Dustin's been kind of like, I like Dustin Poirier. Just, I don't know, he hasn't been doing it for me lately. So I'll change it up. I'll ride with Justin.
Gary, did you have your hand up, bro?
Fucking traitor. Gary.
Yeah, what's up? I would never doubt Dustin's drive or toughness or heart, but I do think there is some measurable difference in where these two fighters' mindsets are. I think Justin, in his heart of hearts, still thinks he's a championship fighter, and he's fighting with that in mind. And I really don't believe for a minute that Dustin thinks that way. And then also, I think, like, oddly enough, this is the only time that you could argue Trevor Whitman has Justin as his main focus throughout Justin's career. So I think that could be important as well, along with the elevation. So I'm on Justin too.
Nice. Very nice. Anybody else?
And Fuego.
I'm gonna get that shit.
Yeah, you'll get it, man. Hey, would you guys agree that Gaethje's victory, his win over Fiziev, was one of the most impressive wins you've seen in 2023, considering who Fiziev is and who we think he is?
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by that fight. Definitely.
Like, it shocked
Yeah,
me.
I agree with that.
It
That was
shocked
a
me.
bit down, man.
Yeah, so somebody made a good point about the main event, and I'm on the Gaethje side too. Just because you see so many wacky things in a main event, and you just saw it the other day with old ass Holly Holm getting choked, and I was on the Silva side, thank God. But I just don't see Dustin as having it. I just think he's got too many things going on in his life that this may be it for Dustin Poirier. Because what path does he have if he takes a loss, to climb the ladder again? You can honestly say that about both of these guys, even though I think they're both only 34, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Both of them.
It's just somebody made that good point earlier about, who Gaethje thinks he is and who Poirier thinks he is at this point in their career. And I don't know. I just see Dustin as having some other stuff going on that's just more important in his life right now. Don't get me wrong. He's probably training his ass off, but I'm on the Gaethje side too. You get plus odds at a awesome prize fighter that just came off a great win, confidence through the roof. Why not?
So just to play a little devil's advocate, but not fucking around. Justin trains near elevation. He's at elevation, but he trains. They're at like 6,200 feet, and he trains at like 4,500 feet. and Dustin trains down at like 6 feet, right? So I know that that's going to be a huge factor. I don't really like, maybe Dustin's not training MMA, but there are several videos over weeks of time of Dustin with elevation mask on, training in various ways. But none of it is MMA training. It's all strength and conditioning. But I do know he's training, and I do know that he's using elevation mask, and I do know that he's even on the bikes with like the doctor elevation shit where they've got you hooked up to oxygen and shit. Like, I've seen all that. That's on videos you can go find on YouTube, and Facebook and Twitter. Like, you can go find all that shit right now. So like, maybe he's not training MMA because he's trying to condition for elevation, but he's another one. He's living at camp right now. Everybody's talking about, like all his distractions. He lives at camp. He takes phone calls for 1.5 hour a day or some shit like that, and he lives at camp. And like, I gotta feel like he's probably hyper focused. But even with elevation gear, I worry that doesn't emulate elevation in a fight. Adrenaline pumping, like, I worry that Justin will have an advantage there. But Justin, regardless of where they fought last time, Justin trained at elevation before and should have had an advantage and got finished in the fourth when, that's late when his advantage should have kicked in. So I don't know. It's hard to cap on that.
Do you guys, let's say Justin wins pretty impressively, let's just say he gets a KO or whatever. Do you guys see him in line for a title shot in the next year?
No, I don't think either one of them are getting a title shot.
What would be next for Justin Gaethje?
I don't know, dude. That actually is kind of plausible because it's like, yeah, who is going to fight for the title after this? Is it Chandler? Is it Connor?
No, they were actually already told, based on an interview that they did with DC. Dustin and Justin both said that the UFC told them that they would get the winner of Islam versus the winner of Dariush and Charles. So Charles and Islam are going to fight, and then they were told that they were going to get the winner.
Oh, you know what? I do know you're right about that. So that is pretty sweet for them. I don't think the loser has a path to the title, though.
Yeah, the loser, believe it or not, the loser may hang it up because, that's a long climb after a loss. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think either one of these boys will hang it up on a loss. Maybe 2 in a row, maybe 2 hard ones in a row. But I don't think either one of them will hang it up on a loss.
I could see Dustin more than Gaethje, to be honest with you, if anyone was going to hang it up.
So I actually think that me and Cade have gone deep about this. So Cade, don't. I'm just trying to say something. You ain't got to get me. I once said that Justin Gaethje should give 0 fucks about a title and take the biggest money fights that he can because he's worth a lot. This BMF title is the perfect example of that. Fuck that title, get that money, right? I feel like Dustin hit that point before this. I feel like every time the title, like the last time, not every time, the last time even the title shot came up, he got really excited, but I feel like he had already mentally moved on to what is the biggest paycheck I can get. I don't care if I got to fight fucking Francis Ngannou. What is the biggest fucking paycheck I can get? So I think if Dustin loses, he might be emotional, he might tease it, but I think we see him fight again, and I think we see him fight like a banger of a fight, like RDA, Dan Hooker, one of them guys before he goes out. That's just one of the guys.
Well, the UFC is teasing this. They're teasing the BMF shit, for all the marketing purposes. But like we've just talked about, now, it's crystal clear. This is a huge fucking fight besides the BMF when it comes to these guys' road to a title. You know what I mean? And that's going to kind of be lost on, I think Masvidal's there. He's going to give the belt, all this bullshit that I don't care about, quite honestly. But the more important thing is one of these guys is going to get a title shot soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the other thing you have to remember, too, is the UFC did something. They're going to do something real slick this year, and I can raise my right hand and say I called it a year or 2 years ago. 14 pay-per-views this year. They did 7 in the first half, and they're going to do 7 in the second half. 14 pay-per-views this year. 2 in July, right? So, okay, 14 pay-per-views, 12 divisions. They lost 2 titles. Amanda is gone. So, you have to sell the pay-per-views. That's what ESPN wants. They're trying to find value in your product when, I love the UFC. ESPN's contract is fucking dumb. I feel like for ESPN, they seen that Fox had a whole network of UFC that had enough ratings to run all day long. Fox Sports 2, it ran UFC almost all day, every day. When I turned it on and UFC wasn't on there, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was pissed. So I feel like it's we'll overpay for you because we're afraid to lose you thing. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they real slick. They had to find a new reason for this pay-per-view. Justin is great, but, without the banger of the card it was, people would be complaining that this is a pay-per-view. If the card wasn't as stacked as the card is, the main card, I feel like people would be complaining. And without the BMF, which as silly as it is, it also gives it a little more shine and glamour. I mean, it sounds so stupid, but the UFC just marketed us a title fight that they don't have to offer anymore. We are watching the women's 145-pound title fight. And I don't mean that as an insult to the fighters. I said it at the beginning of the space. This is that equivalent. They lost the women's 145-pound title, which would have headlined a pay-per-view. Regardless, fuck it. BMF. It's the same intrinsic value in my opinion. And it's not even talking shit. Fuck it. They got us, right? Whatever. I'm gonna watch it. That's what I think. Cade, before I close this card out, you got anything else, bud, on this fight?
No, man. I'm just excited for it. I got a bunch of family coming out. We're going to barbecue, go to the pool, watch the fights, man. Just enjoy the day, win or lose.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I wouldn't even check the social medias from the gathering it sounds like you're having. I wouldn't even bother checking the social medias, brother. All right, so that does it for the card. I don't have a shit ton for headlines. I'm just going to hit the site real quick. I'll tell you where the article's coming from and what the headline is. This is the time I did not have today. This is where I fall short. And because I'm just loading it in, I'm sure a bunch of it is just going to be about the tough, which I didn't see. I don't know if any of you guys are watching the tough. So I'm going to ask a question. Do you guys think that Logan Paul will will the Paddy Pimblett fight into happening? I know it's so stupid. I know, I get it, gimmick. I know. What I'm asking you is, Dana has told him he can fight in the UFC. He told him that. I seen the interview. I watched Logan ask him, and I watched Dana tell him yes. He told him he can. The dude's a huge WWE draw, from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. From my understanding, he's a huge WWE draw. You guys think he's going to make it happen? Do you think we're going to see him in the fucking octagon in the next 18 months?
No.
No, dude, he's pretty He said it himself in a couple interviews that he's becoming a little bit more devoted to the WWE. He's doing more, slowly, like doing more shows, and then plus he's got his Prime thing, his podcast. He's got a bunch of shit. I don't think he fights at all, man.
He's doubled down on the Patty thing in the media 2 weeks straight now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
but I just think it's so easy for guys to say, "Yeah, I'll fight," but do you like? This is my whole thing. Like, when it comes to thinking about putting on a full training camp and how hard it is to make weight, not saying it'll be hard for him to make weight or anything. I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to doing the training camp and everything, and then that cage door locks and you're actually in a real fist fight, some guys just don't have that in them. And boxing is a lot different than fighting in the UFC. And I just don't think Logan has the desire to go into a cage and get punched in the face by a guy who's way more experienced than him. Because I don't give a shit what anyone says. Patty Pimlet will beat the fucking brakes off that kid.
He's
Yeah.
way bigger than him, but yeah, I don't disagree too much.
He was way bigger than Floyd. Look what happened. He got his ass beat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's one we're gonna fucking have to watch one day, like it or not. Did you guys know that Vicente Luque suffered a brain hemorrhage against RDA?
Yeah, I would like to know why he's still fighting, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, he was cleared by doctors, but he suffered a fucking brain hemorrhage.
So is he like good or like?
Yeah, they say he's clear, but
Clear?
he legit. Yeah, doctors say he's cleared. They probably did brain scans or something, but he had a fucking hemorrhaging of the brain after his fucking RDA fight.
Fuck that! I just retired. I mean, he's already like up there, isn't he? Like, I don't think he's competing anytime for a belt.
Oh wait! No! I'm sorry. I got that wrong. He did not fight. Who was his last fight? Vicente's last fight wasn't RDA.
Jeff Neal.
He had a brain hemorrhage from Jeff Neal, and he's now cleared to fight RDA.
That makes sense because he was getting fucked up that fight.
So check this, right? That's, if I'm not mistaken, that's bleeding of the brain, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you have internal bleeding, what happens a lot inside bodies is there's this thing called an aneurysm. It's a fucking clot. It's when your blood clots. If your blood clots in your brain, bro, you're done. You're a vegetable. Like, this is a pretty scary thing. And I mean, I'll give him credit because he's being a warrior, but I don't like this. I don't like him fighting after this. I mean, obviously I'm not his family and I'm not his friends, and I can't speak for him because he's a fighter. But yeah, bro, when you've got a,
you talking about that Bellator fighter, Andrew? You talking about that Bellator fighter, right?
No, we're talking about Vicente Luque, bro.
Oh, trip it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, plus he's getting older. He has been on a decline in his career. I don't know, man. He probably has a family, and I just think it's better if he doesn't fight. Like, this is a pretty serious injury, man.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to see no Chris Benoit type shit. Like, I know we joked about that shit with Tony all the time, but fuck.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still think Tony's going to go off the rails, and I hope I'm fucking wrong, but if he keeps fighting, that's what's going to happen.
You and me, same, bro. Like, stop letting this dude get punched in the fucking face. He has a crazy ego. If fuck the damage, like, say he's medically not changed. Bro, he has a crazy ego. I don't care about he's been humble since he's been getting beat the fuck up. That's in public, man. Tony's not, bro. I don't care if Tony's he's a trash bag, bro. Yeah, whatever. Fucking stop. Just stop. Chris Benoit, I'm not saying it's going to be like that, but like, That's not like the craziest shit is that's not a crazy thought when we're thinking about Tony. No one in here hopped up on the mic like, yo, that's not cool. I didn't see a bunch of thumbs down. Like, bro, he's a fucking basket case. So like, whatever. What the fuck ever. What else do I got here? So a question I wanted to ask was, I know we can just dog it out like we kind of just were. How do you feel about the BMF title in regards that the UFC is finally coming up with possibly an alternative prize? And what I mean is, there comes a point in a lot of very great fighters' career where they're clearly not going to get to the belt. Max Holloway. Not being an asshole, Max isn't getting there. We've seen it. We've seen it for forever and a day. We have watched it to fucking nauseum. He is not going to get there, right? So like, with it in mind that take away that it's the baddest motherfucker belt. Like, that's so fucking gimmick. I mean, like, ironically, all the headlines, it's so fucking gimmick, right? But like, that aside, the fact that it gives another big paycheck, because like, that's what the belt really is. Like, it's fame, it's to say you're the best, but it's a massive paycheck for these guys. So I think Dead Picks went up first, and we're just doing the little bit of the dirt sheet. I'm gonna let him go, then Andrew, and then we'll just go in order.
Yeah, so I mean, I joke about it a lot. I think it was like a, kind of like a toy belt, like a gimmick championship, like WWE type, like, like the TV title type of stuff, like the Smoking Skull Stone Cold belt. Like, that's kind of why I kind of see it as the BMF belt. Like, but I also see it as, as a platform, for these guys, to get like, a pay-per-view built around them, to get some points, to get an extra payday. Like, I mean, it's probably nice for them. I mean, I can't say that they're probably mad about it. I mean, if anything, they're probably, like, more like motivated in the sense. But also at the same time too, I mean, the BMF belt, like, I mean, depending how they like do it, I mean, I'm not saying they should go make a bunch of these, like, random titles, but if anything, they could probably like just do the BMF belt, like, probably like a couple, like, in more divisions, like, and just spread it out, like 3 BMF belts, and just spread them out, like, between like the lighter divisions, and like, the middles, and like the heavier divisions. I think maybe that's how they could go about it. But I mean, because let's be honest, like how you were saying, there's gonna be those fighters that are just probably never gonna be able to sniff like the actual gold, and they're always just gonna be there, just like runner up. So I mean, I'm not really mad about it. If anything, I'm kind of for it. But in a way too, like, if we're gonna be getting like these random pay-per-views where these guys are like, they're just putting up like BMF belts, like, just for the sake of it, then I want to see a stat card. I don't want to see like no bullshit like in the, in the mid card. If they're gonna do it, then they got at least gotta like treat these belts like, like something serious if they want to keep bringing them out. But I
So for
mean,
me, it's twice a year. You could pull it off. I don't mean to interrupt you, because just touching on exactly what you're saying, kind of, it's twice a year. I only want to see it twice a year. Give it to me twice a year. I think I'm okay with it. It's like you said, they get everything built around them. It's a whole card. It's a whole experience. The big miss, Andrew's next. The big miss for me is, I don't know how it's going to work. The BMF belt is not cool, or as cool, if he gets a new one. He's got to get the old one. Like he's got to get the actual bad motherfucker's belt. He's got to take that dude's belt like that. I don't know. And then you hold it until the next guy wins it. I like that system much better. Andrew, go ahead.
Yeah, just to kind of touch on what both of you guys said. I mean, the UFC and the WWE have basically merged as companies, and I've always said, man, what the UFC could do. Because here, let's be real, dude. The UFC isn't about meritocracy. They're not about putting on the best fights. They're about putting on entertainment and making money. Like, let's just call a spade, right? So, I think it makes sense for publicity. I think it's stupid, personally. I think it's corny as hell, the title itself. I'm incredibly excited to watch Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. That's going to be such a fucking banger, but the title means nothing to me. But they're touching on the entertainment aspect, right? Like, what I've always said is the UFC, if they were smart, if they really wanted to make some money, they need to put more emphasis on these walkouts. Like, that is what builds people, bro. Like, if you ever notice in the WWE, these people's walkouts and these people's promos are like 10 times longer than the wrestling match they're actually in, because you're building shit, and this is how you build fights. You get those.
So Andrew, I don't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt because I want you to keep going. What if they called it the Legends Belt or?
Well, I don't care what they
something
call
more
it. It's
nostalgic?
what it represents. I don't give a
So,
fuck what they call it.
so you don't. It's not the name that bothers you. It's the belt itself.
Yeah. So, but this is what I was getting at. This is what I think it's in comparison to, right? Because you were just saying there are some guys that are not going to make that title. There's a lot of guys that are incredibly popular that people like to see fight, but they're just not good enough to be the guy, right? You know what this title is? Because we're going to touch on the WWE. This title is the Intercontinental Championship. This title is the United States Championship. This is the mid-card championship. It's enough to keep you entertained and to make it seem like there's a champion of some sorts, and it brings eyes in. Because the thing with the WWE is, if you put on all these matches and wait till the very last match for a title, people get bored. That's why in the UFC, a lot of the times, those guys don't even show up for prelims. They just want the big fights. So if you throw that mid-card title fight, or the title fight that brings a lot of eyeballs, it's good for business. So from the business aspect, I agree. I think they do it twice a year, and I think it makes a lot of money. You take your biggest known guys and you put these guys up for the title because it's going to sell pay-per-views. And like you said, it technically qualifies as a championship, so it can headline. And Fuego, you're next.
And one day it can even, so like everybody says the Hall of Fame should be a real thing, right? It's not big enough yet. They can't build a whole fucking facility for what they have. Even if you hit the whole list, if they're ever going to build a facility, it's probably 10 years from now, in my opinion. But like, when you look at things they could put in that building, the UFC themselves, the BMF wing is a whole nother wing too. Like, it's something that can be legacy. I hate the fucking name of it, but like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. And Fugo.
Yeah, so I personally think this thing's ridiculous, but it wasn't designed for guys like us sitting on a space on Tuesday at 10 o'clock at night Pacific time, right? It's set up for the casual fans and the boyfriends and the wives and, stuff like that. Because I judge a lot of the marketing techniques. I don't know if you guys do this, by what my wife says, right? She pays attention, but she's not watching YouTube fights, right? She's not watching all that. But she did say to me, hey, that BMF belt is on the line, huh? She said that to me yesterday. And I said, oh, shit, she's paying attention. So obviously the marketing for the BMF has worked for a fan that doesn't watch the fights like we do. You know what I'm saying? What I think the UFC is losing out on is, personally, this is another topic. I hate the Apex. I fucking can't stand the Apex. I think the UFC was built in small cities across the world, and that's just me. But I'm not mad because they're fights. But what I think they're missing out on is other marketing opportunities like the Super Bowl. You have the biggest sporting event in America on a Sunday in February. Why don't you have the biggest card in the UFC on the Saturday in the same city as the Super Bowl? Stuff like that, I think they missed the boat on. International Fight Week. Why don't you put on 4 cards in one weekend with massive amounts of fighters going in 3 different arenas. Stuff like that just changes the flow of things we're used to seeing week in and week out. Just one man's opinion.
I think you nailed it on the head in terms of appealing to the casual fan. I think you're fucking spot on. Because here's the thing. Everyone in this room, we're all hardcores, right? Like you said, we watch the YouTube videos, we tape fights, we fucking follow everything. So here's the thing. They already have us in the bag and they know it. We're fucking hardcores. We're going to watch every fight card no matter who fights. We're going to bitch about it, and I will bitch about it because I bitch about it a hell of a lot. But guess what? I still watch them every single fucking week because I'm hooked. And they know that. They already have us reeled in. So they're like, all right, well, we already have our junkies. They're not going anywhere because they're hooked. We need more junkies, and you're spot on. Let's appeal to the casual fans. Let's find a way to get new eyes on this sport and bring in more revenue. Good shit, Fuego.
Yeah, and I get it. I will touch a little bit, just like a quick point on the Apex, and it's not to say that you're wrong. We've had some good conversations about it in here, and something that just might make you feel a little different. 10 years ago, guys like me, and I'm sure just like you and Fuego, we said, I don't care who headlines a card. I don't give a fuck who's on it. All them guys nobody wants to watch, I want to watch them. Put them on a card. Fuck it. I'll watch it. 22 cards a year isn't enough, right? So then we got that. And then we got to the point where it's fucking 40-something cards a year, which we all love. Like, the people who built that brand paying for pay-per-views, like UFC is built out of our pocketbooks. It's built out of our pocketbooks. Even if you stream, even if you do everything, one way or another, they've gotten you at some point if you're as hardcore as we are, right? It's paid for with our pocketbooks. So the Apex is a means to an end. And what I mean by that is, tell me what venue you're selling out for Holly Holm Bueno Silva. Tell me where that fight's gonna go, and where you're gonna sell.
Fargo, North Dakota.
It's not gonna sell 15,000 live tickets. So, the sellout is a very funny thing, right? We set the attendance record, because you can empty the floor and bring people onto the floor, right? I was at Maymac. I was there, right? So they were approved to fit X amount of people in the building, and it was stuffed, shoulder to fucking shoulder. But there were 4 sections closed and actually tarped off because they weren't approved to go over that limit. You get what I'm saying? So, for those low-end cards, you're just not selling 15,000 seats. Even the WWE ran into the problem where they are in much smaller venues. It's well documented. They got too big for their britches. They couldn't sell all that shit out. They go to fucking small hockey arenas a lot and shit like that where they can cover the floor. They go to a lot of small places, and it's because you can't every week sell 20,000 tickets. So I just feel like the Apex keeps us live. Without the Apex, we're going to lose a whole bunch of cards. So, it does suck, but I just want to see the cards, and we're going to lose them without it, in my opinion, bro. I don't know if that changes how you feel or makes you feel a little less hatred towards it, or if you're like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. But
no, it's a good point. The thing that rubs me the wrong way is when Dana stands there and says, they ask him about the Apex, and he'll go, why the fuck would I go anywhere else when I can walk across the street? You know what I mean? It's almost like it's lazy, and it's almost like he's just doing it to save the UFC money.
But that's because he doesn't
hide it.
That's because he can't say, Who the fuck's gonna buy these tickets?
Yeah, well, I get it. It's just like he's rubbing our nose in dog shit, you know?
Yeah,
So to
you
build
let
up,
him. Go ahead, Dead Picks.
so I just want to ask, like, just on the same topic. So if like they actually like built up, like, if they like did this like entrances like at like the Apex, like actually showed us like just did it flashy, like use lights and shit, like just made it like appealing to the eye. Do you think people would like give a fuck more? I mean, I'm not. I mean, I know it's just the entrances and shit, but like,
Oh no, you're
still, you gotta
100%.
make it. You gotta make it
You're
fun. You gotta do something to it.
you're
You can't just
100%
fucking
Dead
give it
Picks.
bland.
Use the cameras to make it feel. Do the walkout a little better. Pick your camera angles very specifically so there's people in the background. Do some light shows. I agree with you. If they and the UFC has a great product, but if they presented that a little bit better, yeah, I feel like it would do a lot. It would do a
Do you guys
lot.
ever go to an LFA event? You guys ever been to one of those?
No, I've been to a WXC event or XW, whatever the fuck it is. I've been to
Yeah,
one
I've
of them.
been to LFA. And LFA, Chandler, Arizona, it had maybe, I don't know, maybe 1,000 people in the crowd when I went, but it didn't feel like that
XFC.
on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so and Andrew's been to the Apex a couple times.
Yeah. So what I will say about that is, yes, I agree. If you're a spectator, like you're watching it on TV and you're used to just watching events live with a shitload of people, I completely understand why you would feel that way about the Apex. I get it. Like, I totally get it. But I've been to a couple events there, and I have to say, dude, it's different, right? I mean, I've noticed that a lot of MMA fans don't really like other sports. I think it's kind of weird, but to each his own. But yeah, there's no better feeling than going to a live game or event where there's, 10, 20, 30, 50,000 people around you. It's the camaraderie that you feel, and it feels fucking excellent. That's why we go to these events. But what I will say is the Apex it's an experience of its own, man. First of all, when you get a ticket, it's a VIP experience. So there's open bar, open food, and it's all day long. All you sit right next to all the fighters. You see them in the back room with all the food and the alcohol. You're pretty much level with the octagon. So if you're like it's a little bit different if you're on the floor, because I know when you're on the floor, if it hits the ground at certain angles, it's hard to see. But when you're level with the octagon, you see it all. And plus, you're 5 feet away, literally like 5-10 feet away. So it's like the things that you see on TV where you're like, oh, yeah, that barely landed. No, dude, that shit landed. Trust me, when you hear it and you see it up front, it's different. So I'm not saying it's better than being in a stadium of 50,000 people, or I guess in UFC standards, it's usually around 20. But I think it's a nice switch up, and I think it has a very like romantic aura to it. I enjoy it.
Well, now that he's made love to the Apex, I'm gonna take a quick look at the roster watch. That's a segment we do. I just didn't have a strong close on the dirt sheet, so I figured we'd do a little bit of that first. So the roster watch says that Robbie Lawler is removed. I wanted to get to this before Cade left. I'm kind of pissed that he's gone because he's a media guy. So Robbie Lawler is officially removed. That's cool. Blagoy Ivanov has been removed. Okay. Also says Demir Ismagulov has been removed. I think it's bullshit.
He fought his contract out, dude.
Are you sure? Can you show me that?
He retired with one fight left, and then he came back because he said he wanted to honor his contract.
Yeah, I read he's shopping around at other promotions because his contract was up, is what I read.
Okay, if that's positive from prior media, I'm fine with that. I couldn't find anything that says he's out of contract or was released or anything else. I couldn't find any of that. Now that you say that, I think I remember talking about that at one point. But anyways, well, that makes that simple. That's the whole roster watch. Andrew, you got any upcoming fights?
Yeah, there's a few that have been announced since last week. Shane Young is taking on Gabriel Miranda at UFC 93, September 9th. Tyson Pedro is taking on Anton Turkalj at UFC 293, same event. Saeed Nurmagomedov is out, so Kyler Phillips will now be taking on Heoni Barcelos at UFC Nashville, which is next month, August 5th. It is now officially official. I know we've all talked about it. Go ahead.
Are you doing them by card? Because one dropped not that long ago. I don't know if you got it.
No, I kind of just go from what was announced like a week ago and to the most recent.
All right.
Yeah. It is officially official. I know we've talked about it, but Islam and Charles is on for the rematch, UFC 294. That's going to be in October on the 21st. Also on that card, official.
Hold on. I wanted to talk. Does anybody in here? This is why I held the upcoming fights for the end here. Anybody think Charles can get it done? You don't got to explain to me yes or no. I'm just asking.
In the rematch.
Yeah.
No.
No, we already saw that shit happen, bro. They're gonna fucking take Islam's line all the way down because they still have faith in Charles. Man, that's a 10,000. That's a 10K bet, as Baby would say. I'm putting that shit in Islam.
I feel like in the desert, it's curtains for Charles, bro. If it was in the jungle, I'm not fucking around. I feel like I would feel some type of confidence, like, because I love Charles, bro. I really do think he is like GOAT Hall of Fame status, one of them guys. Like, I fucking love that dude. But, bro, in the desert, how the fuck is he supposed to beat Islam in the motherfucking desert, bro? Like, I don't.
Dude, it doesn't matter where the fight is held. It doesn't matter. Like, just my question for this fight is, what can Charles do that's different that can make a difference?
How has he gotten better since he got steamrolled?
Like, it's going to be the same fight all over again. Like, Charles fights how he fights. You know what I mean? He's going to pressure forward, and he's going to try to put it on you. He's going to try to get on his back, but he knows he can't do that with Islam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he'll be less hesitant.
What can he do that's different?
The only thing I can say is I think he'll be less accepting back position. That's it, though. Like, just being aware, like, I'm not the guy. I'm not saying, like, I love the guy. I just, fuck, bro. Okay, if knowing that you've got to get off your back is enough, I will fucking love you for getting it done. But, man, I am not convinced that just knowing you need to get off your back is going to be enough, man. Like, I'm just not. Hard for me because I like Charles. Like, I fucking like Charles, but, bro, that's nasty for him. What else you got, Andy? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say.
What's that?
His story is remarkable. But it's like, if we're being objective here, it's like, what can he do this? And I don't think there's anything that he can do. I would look for him, you know, and that
Andrew, you're going a little robot. You're going a little robot.
Am I good?
Now you're great.
Better.
Okay. I was just saying, I like Charles too. I love his story and everything, but I don't think there's anything he can do to beat Islam. And I don't like Islam. Like, I'm not a fan of him, but he's good, man. He's fucking good.
Yeah, I know. And I don't even want to say it, but he's fucking phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, and it's like it's not something I enjoy saying because, like I said, I'm not really a fan of the guy. But it's like, yeah, you got to give credit when credit's due. Speaking of credit when credit's due, the next man up, same card UFC 294. Paulo Costa is taking on Hamzat Chimaev. Hamzat Chimaev is not a guy I like at
Little
all.
robot.
However, he is damn fucking good.
You went a little robot again, bro.
What?
Yeah.
You sound like you were taking my order, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I heard, can you hear me?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know that he was on he works that out. I know he was on the Costa Chimaev fight. So Costa is a big, strong guy. Like, he's much bigger and stronger than the guys that we've seen Chimaev fight, is my point. Like, he's physically he's very strong. So like I don't know what that's gonna amount to for Paulo. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Chimaev, and it's not like a hater thing. I think he is super duper good, but like going up 185 straight to Paulo Costa, like I don't know, bro. If you go in there and steamroll this guy, I'm gonna be unbelievably impressed. But
Well, be ready to be
I
impressed,
don't
then,
know if
bro.
There we go. Yeah, let him have it.
Be ready to be
I was just
impressed. That's exactly what I was touching on with Islam, bro. I don't like Hamzat. I think his personality sucks. He does a hell of a lot of more talking than he does fighting. But when he does fight, he is damn good, bro. He does not expose many weaknesses at all, if any. I think he's gonna fucking roll through Costa. I think Costa's done, bro. This guy doesn't want to fight anymore. He wants to be a fucking Twitter guy. No, dude, Hamzat steamrolls him. Fucking steamrolls him. This fight will not be close.
Man, okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not confident is all I'm saying.
Andrew, do you think the line's accurate?
What? I think it was what, minus 350?
Yeah, do you think it's wide or do you think it's short or what do you think? Let me ask it like this.
I think if he were minus 500, I would still take it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me ask it like this: would you put 3,500 down on Chimaev at the counter right now?
I mean, I don't bet that big, but
no, I'm just saying if
if that's something.
Would you put 350 on it?
If there was like a bet where it's like, hey, like I'm going hard on this bet, it's that one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was actually trying to parlay him with Islam because I think they're both fucking auto locks, but it wasn't letting me do it. And I don't know why. BetOnline's been pissing me off over the last
And I'm
week.
not saying you're wrong, man. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. Don't take it like that. I'm just wondering let me ask you one more thing. What have you seen out of Costa that makes you think the line is accurate? Like what fight out of Costa makes you go, holy shit, is it the Izzy fight or what is that?
That makes me think what about Costa? That he's not good?
That he's just not on Chimaev's, in his wheelhouse, you know what I mean?
I mean, Costa doesn't really have good technique with his striking. He's just bigger than everyone and he fucking walks you down because he's fucking huge and he's strong. But that he just plays he plays the bully. He doesn't really have a lot of technique with his strikes. He just throws a lot of looping hooks. And in terms of his jiu-jitsu, I mean, I haven't really seen it a lot. When was the last time we saw it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. Don't take it
Oh
like
no,
that.
no,
I'm
no.
just
We're just
asking,
talking, bro.
just for the the spaces and for people to listen in. Um, he's definitely going to be bigger than Chimaev. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think he will,
He's
but I don't
definitely
think
going
it'll
to be
matter.
thicker. I mean, I would venture to say he's definitely more powerful.
That's what I'm saying. The physical strength. Like, okay, we've seen Chimaev be able to actually manhandle people, which I'm not dogging those people out. I'm not saying lesser no, none of that. What I'm saying is that enough for us to believe that he's going to do that to Paulo Costa? Like, Paulo Costa is a big fucking man, bro. Like, I'm not being silly or anything. Like, bro, the fact that he even makes fucking 185 is a complete anomaly. Like,
Well, that's
what the
so that's
fuck? Like,
exactly what I'm talking about is this guy cuts like 30, 40 pounds and he kind of slows down as the fight goes too. So here's the thing. He's been fighting mostly strikers his whole UFC career, so he hasn't really had to grapple. But what happens when you have a guy who's going to be on your ass for fucking 15 minutes? Because that's what I mean, and he doesn't even need to do that. That's the thing. Like, if he wants to outstrike him, he's going to fucking outstrike him. But if he decides to grapple with him, he's going to hang on him and he's going to wear Costa down. That's what I'm saying. I think this whole Hamzat cardio is bad. I think that's a farce, man.
You think Chimaev is going to outstrike
Oh,
Costa?
big time.
Really?
Dude, I don't think Costa's striking is good.
When's the last time we saw Chimaev? Was it against Holland?
Yeah, which was December.
Yeah, I don't know. Just my opinion. I didn't take much from that fight because we kind of expected what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was so
And,
quick. We didn't really see anything.
Yeah.
all right,
So
so
before,
check this out.
anyway.
Check this out. Just, and you can tell me after this. So check this out. Paulo Costa, or Chimaev lands 7.3 strikes per minute. Costa lands 6.5. The huge margin difference is Chimaev absorbs 4 and Costa absorbs 6. Chimaev averages 4 takedowns per 15 minutes. Paulo Costa has an 80% takedown defense. Chimaev is 6'2 with 75 inches of reach, and Costa is 6'1 with 72 inches of reach. So he is bigger. If he looks bigger, I'm not even going to question it. But I want to see them shirt off. I want to see them face off. If Chimaev looks bigger than Costa, I won't. It'll to the fucking moon. Like, free fucking money. But, man, at some point, I feel like Chimaev's going to run into somebody big enough that he can't, at 185, that he can't do what he does. Maybe I'm crazy. That's just what I think.
Are we watching the same thing? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm with Andrew. Like, Hamzat, like, is gonna fucking smash this boy. Like, bro, this is like, there's no way, dog. Like, I just can't see it for Paulo Costa. Like, unless he gets like some miraculous like sub, I can't even see him knocking him like this guy out. Like, you just said right there in the stats, it was like he throws out like 6 punches in a minute, and then he receives like a six punches in a minute. So like for every punch that he takes, he's what do you call it? He has to get one. It's like, and then Hamzat, like, man, bro, like, yeah, we see him go with the distance with Gilbert. That was pretty good, measuring. But like, still, even then, like with Paulo, like he fucking beat the shit out of, like, not even beat the shit. It was like kind of like a mid fight with Luke, and then he just knocks him out. Like, come on, bro, like,
bro, that fight with Gilbert was a close fight, man. He knocked him down.
Yeah,
I mean, that's no joke.
I think Gilbert's better than both those fucking guys, honestly, man.
You think Gilbert's better than Costa and Chimaev?
Yeah. No, not the Chimaev. Not the Chimaev.
No.
Than Costa.
No.
Than Costa.
Hold on, though.
No.
Get
bro,
the fuck out of here, bro. Costa's trash, dog. He don't do shit. Like, as you said, he's just a big fucking ball of muscle. Like, just moves forward. Like, there's no way in hell this is competitive, bro. This is going to be an under spot for me. Like, if anything, I'll probably the shit out of Chimaev. But
I've said fights are not going to be competitive in the UFC many times and got my ass kicked.
well,
Yeah,
man,
so
we're just talking right now, all right? We're just talking. We haven't got to our breakdowns, like.
No, definitely.
But yeah, like
so here's
everything
what
though,
I
like
want to
in my
say. I
mind
want to
though.
say this. Chimaev. So we can all agree that Gilbert Burns is much smaller and not nearly as strong as Paulo Costa, right? Like that's not me trying to manipulate. Like we can all agree if they're standing next to each other, Paulo is much bigger and much stronger.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So Chimaev went 2 of 3 takedowns on Gilbert Burns and had a minute and a half of total control time. Gilbert Burns has a takedown defense of 47%. Okay. Paulo Costa fought, I'm clicking back and forth, Marvin Vettori, and Marvin Vettori went 1 of 5 on him for takedowns. Paulo Costa has a 79% takedown defense. He has fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 UFC fights. Bro, I felt like Chimaev, I felt live like Chimaev struggled to do his thing as far as grappling with Gilbert Burns. And I just think I think if Paulo Costa has 70% of the grappling skills that Gilbert Burns has, but the amount of size and strength he has, I don't think fucking Chimaev can out grapple him. Can he outstrike him? Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But I think it'll be a banger. I think he'll have to go out there and give one to take one. I don't think it'll be where he gets to fucking control him against the fence and smash his face to get his strike ratio up.
We shall wait and see, I guess.
I'm just hoping that he learns learned his lessons from the war. Just don't go into war like that, like unnecessary wars. Like when you could just fucking be dominant in one category, then just fucking take it. Like you don't have to be extra. But yeah, I seen Usman with his hand up. What's up, bro?
No, yeah, I was looking at the same numbers Joe's looking at, and Marvin Vettori is the only person to ever control Paulo Costa over 2 minutes, and that's a big boy too. Also consider Henry Cejudo was saying that Eric Albarracin has been living with Paulo Costa all year over there in Brazil, so he's getting that grappling work in.
Yeah, I think Costa's going to be a good play.
Hey, if they're gonna be giving us Khamzat Chimaev at crazy ass fucking minus odds, favorite odds, I'll fade him every single time until it works.
Yeah, because you'll win in the long. Baby, go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think I'll bet Costa. Like I think Costa could drag this shit out. I ain't gonna cat. Hey, that's just me though.
Dude,
Yeah.
Paulo Costa is not going in there to fight fucking Luke Rockhold, okay? Like this is wild that this is an argument.
Hey man, say man. Hey man, if Costa gonna be plus 400, 500, I'm running that shit.
Bro, you can give him plus 1,000. It don't fucking matter.
Bro, you crazy. You don't think Paulo Costa ain't worth the plus 500, plus 1,000.
No,
You
I think that's a
smoking.
donation to the sports book.
Shit, that nigga Costa ain't no bum.
I disagree. I think he is a bum, bro.
What makes him a bum? Because he lost to Izzy and
So there's lines. There's lines.
Dude, I don't even think he wants to fight anymore.
Paulo Costa plus. All right, let me get you. Oh, there's lines all over it.
Hey,
So the average odds. What's that? Yeah, Kate. Did you say it's Cade
Yeah,
back?
because I remember you said you was mad that he left, that you wanted to cover something with him. But yeah, go ahead though. Go.
I already forgot. So Paulo Costa's average global odds right now, and it's reporting on a gang of books. There's probably 15, 20 books close to probably reporting on it. Costa is plus 272 on average. The best odds you can find on him is at Leo Vegas at plus 255. Or the worst odds you can find on him. The best odds you can find on him is plus 295 at Sports Bet. Chimaev at global average is minus 370. The best line you can find on him is at Bet Online minus 312. And the worst line you can find on him is minus 420 at Leo Vegas.
Can I say something?
Hell yeah.
Hamzat Chimaev, baby, I'm not coming after you or nothing like this, but Hamzat Chimaev is going to drag Paulo Costa through some deep, deep waters and smash his fucking face in. It won't even be a contest. I actually think Chimaev will finish that guy.
What, in the first round?
Like Chimaev
Like he
is,
finished Gilbert.
bro, Paulo Costa is some shit, bro. He couldn't even knock out fucking Luke Rockhold, who was fucking bent over halfway over the cage. Because
So
he
he
was
could
so damn
finish
tired.
somebody means that Chimaev can finish him.
Bro, I'm telling you, Costa is some shit, bro. He hasn't been good in a while, dude. I don't know why everyone hypes this guy. Chimaev's gonna dominate.
Nah, I'm not even hyping him, okay? Like honestly, bro, I'm like being genuine. Like I really think Costa ain't no bum though. Like he really ain't no bum. Like what makes him a bum though? Like I'm kind of confused. Just cause he lost to Izzy. Like what makes him a bum? Like
All right. Let's go through Paulo Costa.
Like man, y'all gotta really like open my horizon because I don't see this bum shit coming from Costa.
Who?
I mean, always remember that Gilbert Burns
Costa
is a
lost to
155er that
Vettori.
came up.
Costa lost to Vettori. He lost to Vettori. Let's see something real quick. I want to see something real fast.
Who's his best win since he lost to Izzy?
Hold on, I'm looking up something real quick.
And if Vittori lost, that was pretty competitive though. That could have went either way, so I don't really count that.
But that's what I'm saying. So he fought Izzy what 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was
Something
about
like that.
right. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So who's his best win since?
His best win since he's only won against Luke.
Okay, exactly my point. This motherfucker hasn't beaten
to...
anyone in like 5 years, bro. What are we talking
Go
about?
through something real quick.
He
Hold on,
lost
real
to
quick.
Vittori. That could have went either way though.
Hold on. I want to mention something. Before he fought Izzy, he fought Yoel Romero, won by decision. He knocked out Uriah Hall, knocked out Johnny Hendricks. He beat Uluwal Bos, I can't even say his name, knocked him out. And then he beat Gareth McClellan. Those 5 wins right there. And then he got the title shot against Izzy. He got freaking TKO'd. Then he got unanimous decision by Marvin Vettori. And then he beat old-ass Luke Rockhold, who came into that fight. And he was getting touched up by Luke Rockhold, and the Rockhold had his hands on his knees. So I'm just saying, bro, Hamzat's going to drag that dude to some deep waters, and he's going to smash that guy.
He's going to have to drink all that secret juice to revive him back to life.
All right, Usman, go ahead, and then I'm moving on because we've been talking about this fight for way too long.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're playing that game, we can play the same thing with fucking Hamzat Chimaev. Fucking Kevin Holland, Gilbert Burns, who's a 155er, who's over 35. The Leech, who I like the Leech, but he ain't top 15 even in welterweight. Gerald Mearshart, who's 10-8 in the UFC, who's always just a stepping stone for everybody. Reese McKee and John Phillips, like he's fighting tiny dudes at welterweight. I'm not even saying that Paulo Costa is gonna win. I'm not saying he's a lock. I'm not saying any of the shit like that. But shit, I'm gonna keep on looking for the damn fraud in him. Who the fuck is he really beating? Everybody was talking about
but
Gilbert
you know what
Burns.
he has
Gilbert Burns
done?
got knocked out.
That's fair. You can argue that. But you know what he has done? He's shown a very wide skill set. He can take it to the ground. He can strike. He can go anywhere, and it doesn't matter. All
He
Paulo
barely
needs to
got
do is walk
past
forward.
Burns.
Against who? Yes, exactly. He just got past Gilbert Burns, who's a 155er,
All right.
who's an over the
We'll
hill
see.
155er.
We'll see, bro.
Bro.
We'll see.
Like I said, I'm not saying Paulo's a lock or that he's gonna fucking win. I'm just saying everybody fucking is blowing Khamzat Chimaev like he's the second coming of Christ, and it's like we haven't really even seen him tested against anybody his fucking size.
Bro,
Hey, I'm
he
gonna pray to
literally
him
let
every
Luke
night, all right?
Rockhold hit him 51 out of 70 times, all significant strikes, and Paulo landed 70 out of 103 through like 30, 40 more times than. Bro, I'm just saying, bro, he didn't look good against Luke Rockhold, bro. He looked tired as shit. I'm just saying, bro. I don't think Paulo's head's in this game, bro. Chimaev's gonna smash that dude. That's all I'm saying, bro. I really
Hey,
do believe that.
the Luke Rockhold fight was at elevation, and you know what? I'd like to see Luke Rockhold fucking 1 year ago, 2 years ago. I'd like to see Luke Rockhold versus Khamzat Chimaev. Luke Rockhold had a fucking good ground game when he was on top. He had some good BJJ accolades. At least that's a fucking test. I mean,
All
we
right.
have not seen anything on Khamzat for us to be like, yeah, let's bet him at fucking minus 1,000.
All right. We got to move on, guys. We've been on this
Let's
fight
get
for
on
way
this
too
Spence
long.
and Crawford, man. What's up, man? Who y'all fucking with, man? Who y'all got?
Hold on, can I say one more thing, Andrew? And then we'll leave it.
Bro, we have to move
Hold
on.
on.
We've been on this
Hold
fight
on.
for fucking 20
Wait.
minutes.
If anybody gets to say something, Thomas didn't get to say nothing.
Yeah, Andrew, relax, man.
We got 15 minutes and it's done. So
Okay,
we
Cade, Dead Pigs, Baby, Andrew, and then Thomas. Go.
No, I just want to say something really quick, and then Thomas can go. I just want to say, if Luke Rockhold can take Paulo Costa down, so can Khamzat.
Thomas.
I mean, I was just gonna say, we're talking about Hamza who can knock out a lightweight like Dan Hooker, right? Is that the guy that we're saying is gonna knock out or manhandle Paulo Costa? Come on, man. Sign me up on the Costa side.
good man. All right.
Oh, hold on.
Andrew,
You say you got
Andrew.
Costa? Who said that? Thomas?
Yeah, Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Costa too.
Bet. Let's go.
Andrew, what you got, bro?
Bro, I'm just gonna send like a bowing gif when this shit goes down. All right, I'm just gonna send this bowing gif, and you're gonna love it. All right, one more fight announced for UFC 294. It's Nasruddin Imavov versus Ikram Alaskarov. I know Joe's high on Ikram. That should be a fun fight. Umar Nurmagomedov is out, so Corey
Both
Sandhagen.
Nurmagomedovs on that card.
Huh?
Both Nurmagomedovs are on the same card. Those are both on the Nashville fight.
Yeah, this one's on the Nashville one. Yep. It's Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font. Rest in peace to Rob Font. I'm sorry. Let's see. We have two dudes both making their debuts against each other at UFC Paris. Giannis Gamori versus Keolan Lugron. These are regional guys. I haven't taped them, so I don't know these guys yet. They just announced today Derek Brunson, rest in peace, versus Roman Dolidze at UFC 295, November 11th. I don't know why they made this fight.
You said Dolidze and who?
And Derek Brunson.
Bro.
Hey, yo, Andrew.
Like, I don't even like Roman like that, but come on, man.
Andrew, you seen that what Brunson tweeted? He was like, man, y'all better be showing me that bet slip if you betting against me or don't at me.
I will.
He think he gonna beat Roman. And I'm showing my bet slip against him. That's easy money.
Hey, he should be confident. He's a professional fighter, but just because you're confident doesn't mean you're right. Usman, go ahead.
Y'all know I'm always riding with Roman. They're giving him an easy layup, but I was actually going to go back to that Nashville card. If I can ask, what do y'all think about Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Dustin Jacoby?
That's an interesting matchup.
That's
I
a
Yeah,
think
that's
that
banger
card
of
is
I'm
lit.
all over
a
Kennedy.
tough
I
matchup.
like
Hell yeah.
a banger of a fight.
Zenchuku all day.
Kennedy all
I
day.
don't know. That one hard to cap. I ain't gonna lie though.
Man, I don't. Yeah, that's not a gimme like you guys are making that sound.
Well, it's not, but I'm riding with Zenchuku. Lines are pretty close. Right now it's minus 145 Zenchuku, plus 125 for Jacoby.
Bro, Jacoby got pressure. I don't know on that one.
That's perfect though, isn't it? He's gonna pressure, he's gonna come forward, Kennedy's gonna shell up, let him throw a 52 punch combo, and then boom, finish him right then and there.
Yeah, but
How he does it all the time.
I don't know. I
if
feel like
Jacoby,
Jacoby's smarter than that. Jacoby likes to usually kickbox, so he likes to have that distance between him and his guy. And Kennedy's very low volume, so if Kennedy can't knock him out or get him to the ground, I feel like Justin Jacoby has a shot of just outpointing him.
Can I mention another fight on that card that's a pretty good play at pretty good odds?
What's up?
That Diego Lopez.
Dude, I can't wait to see him fight again
against Gavin Tucker.
I think they're giving him a layup right there.
Yeah, it's like minus 130. This is the guy, for those of you, who don't remember this guy, fought Evloev and took him to the brink, and almost subbed him out.
Fight.
This dude's really legit. So at 130, he's a tip-top play, man, against Gavin Tucker.
I like it.
Tucker coming off of a 2-year layoff too. I'm all over that.
All right, we have just 2 more fights that were announced today. Nasrat Hapkarast is going to be facing Sam Patterson at UFC Paris, September 2nd. And then Jamie Malarkey is taking on John Makdessi at UFC 293, September 9th. Go ahead, Joe. That's all I got.
That'll be a fun fight. Yeah, I like watching Jamie fight. All right, so I think that's all we have for the night. I'm checking the list twice, but
Patterson getting smoked though. That's an easy fight for Nazareth, whatever his name is.
yeah, the one we skipped is Amivov versus Alaskarov, bro. I think Alaskarov is the side.
I know. I told him you liked him.
Bro, he's good side. He's odds are sinking on him too. He's down almost 10 since yesterday. I'm looking at the various books on him right now to see where he has moved. He's line is slowly moving on him. He's minus 120 right now. Amivov is minus 105. You can get him plus 100 some places. Yeah, I like Alaskarov. I do like that one on that fight. Short of that, I think I'm out of fucking MMA stuff, guys. D-Baby, there's a big-ass boxing match coming up. The fuck is it?
Spence and Crawford.
Spence and Crawford. I was listening all about that this week. That's this weekend? Or today I was listening about that. This weekend?
After the UFC fights, yup.
Hey,
What's
baby,
the odds on that shit?
let's go, Spence.
Shit, I think Spence Crawford like minus 160. Spence is plus 135.
I got
Who
Spence.
you
I
taking?
got Spence, man. I'm taking the plus 135, man. Spence got this.
I think Spence's power is gonna come in handy for him in the later in the fight.
What's the
Man, I was with Spence before, but sign me up for Crawford.
Shit, the 1.5. I mean the 10 and the 10, the over 10.5 is like minus 200. I think right now.
Sign me up for Crawford.
Crawford decision plus 175. Take it, book it.
Yeah, book shit, nigga. Fuck that.
Crawford getting knocked out in like the 9th round. Book it.
Man,
Our
y'all
soccer's gonna be
boys all
gone.
over the fucking place.
I mean, who you got,
Man,
Joe?
y'all boys all over the place.
Because this is
Uh,
going to be the greatest fight in boxing for the next 5 years. After this fight, boxing ain't going to have shit to book except for maybe Haney and Gervonta one day.
Yeah.
Hey, you got Chalo and
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Mexican dude. What's his name?
Canelo.
Yeah, coming up.
Hey,
Canelo,
don't
yeah.
disrespect my boy Shakur Stevenson either.
Man,
Yeah,
Stevenson.
but Haney
Yeah,
won't
yeah, he's
fight him
nice.
or Tank, bro.
I ain't
Uh,
worried about no Stevenson.
what I was gonna say was, baby, you seen them pictures of Bud Crawford earlier today at that press conference or whatever? Dude already looks super drained. Does he cut a lot of weight? I don't know about weight
I
cutting in
ain't
boxing or some shit
honestly. I
like
didn't
that.
even know he cut a lot of weight, but it looked like he. I'm like, damn. But
Yeah, he's looking real drained, fucking wearing hella fucking clothes as well. I don't know. It doesn't look good to me.
yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Spence kind of face looks sunken in too, but he still looks strong though. But we'll see.
yeah, I thought that's how they looked. Um, I've been watching a bunch of shit on them today. It was playing while I was doing some shit.
So you
I
never
know
seen him
exactly what.
fight before, then? Is that what you're saying, Joe? You never seen him?
Yeah, I haven't watched it, bro. I ain't seen the dude's throw.
Damn.
I know, like, so I've seen Crawford fight, and I've seen Spence fight, 100%. But I've never, I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I've just seen it, bro. Like, I've definitely seen them fight. Crawford probably more than once, but fuck, I watched Mayweather fight a bunch of times years ago too. Like, I wasn't into it when I seen it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
remember that shit.
I mean,
I was more into my surroundings.
that's real. I mean, I gotta go Spence because he the only dude that ever gave Floyd Mayweather work in the sparring. I mean, I know it's just sparring, but like this nigga was like really beating up Floyd. Like, you know, I gotta go with it, man. And you know, Spence got that jab too. And man, K K knows what's up, but hey, Crawford that guy too though. I'm not gonna even be mad at people that bet money on Crawford because that's a smart bet too. But I just gotta go with Spence.
All right, so Usman, you had your hand up. Did you get on there, bud?
Yeah, no. I was just gonna talk about how sucked in Bud looked, but shit, for a little extra there off the top, I think I also heard that this is gonna be his retirement fight.
Oh shit, I ain't hear that.
Just rumors that I saw, something about this would be the cherry on top of at the end of his career or some shit like
Ah
that.
shit, Max J
Yeah, yeah.
Spence.
So there was a brief. He's not. Yeah, there is something about that. I ain't even watching this, but bro, it caught something in loop. I had it playing in the background, and it caught something in loop. I probably listened to it for like 3 hours today, bro. Looked at it a few times. It was up on the TV where I was at, so working. So whatever. Fucking. All right, so it's getting closer, and we on boxing, and we got 3 minutes. Listen, man, I'm not changing how I feel, but Jake Paul looking smaller.
What? He looking bigger. What you mean?
Nah, bro. He's cutting down. And like I know he's looking more like defined, but I think he looks smaller. And like Nate kind of bulked up a little bit, bro. Did you see the pictures? And dude's got 2 triathlons. I think one might be this week, bro. He's running 2 triathlons between now and then. Man, I still think Jake is the better boxer. I think, but man, we've heard like real deal fucking boxers vouch for Nate. So like, listen, I'm like being a fan right now. I want Nate to knock his ass out so bad. It ain't gonna happen. I just want him to. Usman, go ahead.
Man, all I saw was that footage of Nate sparring, and I don't know who it was against. The fucking caption said Olympic boxer or whatever. But if his fucking game plan is gonna be what that sparring was, and just fucking walk him down, and get right into his fucking face, shit. I think I like that, man. I like that. Make fucking Jake Paul work for everything that he's got to get. Fucking crash that space. Make it a fucking ugly fight. Fuck boxing. This is gonna be a fight.
Bro, and some of the best boxers in the world have been vouching for the Diaz brothers for fucking damn near 15 years, bro. Like, Them dudes are known to have sick hands with the boxing gloves in the gym, especially Nate, not Nick. That's where Nate is more known than Nick, bro. With the boxing gloves, Nate Diaz has got fucking credentials. So, like, man, with the size, I hope he can get it done. And because I'm an MMA guy, just think about this. Nate Connor, 185 pounds, UFC 300. Bro, if all Nate's got to do is get the W. He don't have to finish him.
Man, don't start siding with my guy Nate all of a sudden, all right?
Listen, bro, I'm on the UFC 300. I get onto these massive cards, like 10 cards ahead, like a year almost, right? I got no shame in it, right? That's like, I don't care that much for that fight. Like, I'll watch, it'll be fun, but I care about it more from the entertainment point of view. Like, I care about it from the fan perspective. And if all Nate has to do is get a W, and UFC 300 will be massive. Fucking Michael Chandler will never fight Conor McGregor in his life. That's what I really, really think. Yeah.
Did they end up moving the commission, or are they still fighting in wherever the fuck they were fighting? Because
Texas.
Yeah. That drug test, you think it's gonna come into effect, or not? Like, you think the fight's good to go?
No, I think it's all set to go, as far as I know. I don't think they moved it. I don't know how all that works out. I know Nate better be taking this shit serious, because Jake Paul is young, and he wants to kill Nate Diaz. So,
hey, real quick, I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm not trying to cut you off or anything, but I'm gonna head to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. I appreciate this space this week. I actually got to go through the whole thing, surprisingly.
yeah, it was nice to have you in the whole time, bro.
Yeah, man, it was nice talking with you guys. I know some of you are on Poirier, but let's go Justin Gaethje, baby. And I hope you guys enjoy the fights. Win or lose, it don't matter, man. I think it's gonna be a war. I think no matter who wins the fight, it's gonna be there will be a winner, and it will be the fans on Saturday night. And I'm looking forward to it, man. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
I can't believe y'all betting on this fight. That's crazy. I'm just gonna watch.
Gaethje by split, boy. Gaethje by
Watching
split.
as a fan. Y'all niggas crazy.
Man, that's the very last thing I'm saying before we leave. Nate Diaz is the gateway to Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. And if you actually have added Jake Paul to any of your feeds, like your fight feeds, like where you just get his fighter info and, like his boxing shit, that dude has been calling out Conor since before he ever took a boxing match. His whole career is about getting to Conor McGregor. That's no cap. That's not a lie. That is legit. Go back before he ever took a fight. He sat in a Lamborghini, drinking a fucking bourbon, smoking a cigar, talking shit about Conor's wife. Like, before he ever took a fight. Then footage came out of him getting absolutely dominated in grappling because he had some high school wrestling. So he was going to be an MMA fighter. So a little bit of footage leaked of him getting absolutely fucking dominated on a mat. Then he was a boxer. Then he fought some YouTubers to get whatever he's done. And everything he has done has been in an effort to get to a boxing match with Conor McGregor. So if he beats Nate Diaz, please know that's what we're going to be hearing until infinitum. And I don't think Conor's big enough to beat the kid in a boxing match, if I'm being honest. I don't think he's big enough, fast enough, or strong enough with his drunken ass. The only thing you see Conor get excited about is a shot. Anytime anything goes good, he can't wait to pull a bottle of fucking whiskey out and take a shot. Dude is old. His weight is muscle, but it's whiskey weight too. You know, fucking average American dad's got a mass amount of muscle and a rock hard beer gut to go with it. Like, I'm not buying it. So I want Nate Diaz to beat Jake Paul so I don't have to fucking hear it anymore. I don't have to hear it. I'm telling you, a lot of his shit is gonna teeter off if he loses this fight. About talking shit about the MMA fighters. A lot of it is gonna teeter off. So I need fucking Nate Diaz to whoop his ass. Anybody got anything to say before I plug and close it?
Cap MMA people, don't forget, go online, check it out. You can get all the. Yeah, Joe, you can plug it better, man. I don't want to butcher it. Let these fine people know.
That's cool. CapMMA.com is our website. If you go there now, you'll see a basic odds board with a parlay calculator you can turn on and compare books side by side. You can pick your country. You can do it globally. Hopefully tomorrow, if not Thursday, we will have odds tracking. We will have arrows for odds movement. We will have certain colored arrows for odds flipping. In the next few days, next 48 hours, there'll be a bunch more features. So check it out. We do another space. Trace Picks Fights does a space at 9 o'clock Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. It's usually about an hour and a half. It's a great space. Trace hits some DFS. Then he hits Dravi does his bets. Usman that's in here does prize picks. I do some over-unders. It's a real good space. I think Trace is trying to nail the format down to about an hour. We've been at about 60 live listens and in less than 24 hours, a couple hundred replays. So the space is killing it. Check it out. Look for the post and just hit the reminder. It really is a good space. Rhino's been trying to start up a Saturday morning space. I guess Saturday mornings in the summer are pretty busy for him, but that's the time slot he kind of got railed into. So hopefully he can pull that together. If he can get that together, that's 9 a.m. on Saturday. He just reviews the weigh-ins. I try to get in there, elaborate a little bit more on some overs and some unders. I kill it on the overs, and I do pretty damn good on the unders. I don't claim to much more, but give me a follow. I try to post them every week. I will talk to everybody soon. D-Baby, cuss at us so we can go.
Hey, man, man. Let's get this money, man. Let's just get it. Hey, I'm trying to buy a Lambo, man. I'm trying to buy like 5 houses and shit. So if y'all want to like talk y'all shit, go against niggas' bets, man, y'all gotta put your money where your mouth is, man. But at the end of the day,